Jersey number 1, Michael Byrne from Hendra. The Giant, the Beast, Zach Shadforth from Malulaba. Jack Zimmer, Sunny Coast, jersey number 3. Damon Ondell, isn't this guy just a packet of power? The Waterford man from Bundarim, Queensland in the jersey number 4. Isaac Parker, one of the smartest footballers in Nudgee boarding. The man is a wizard at line-out time. Maroochydore, Waterford. Charlie Hallett in jersey number 6 from Sunrise Beach. Pana Constantino, Cotterman from Port Moresby. This is a player that's known for stealing ball and aggravating players. George Curry, is there anything that he touches that doesn't turn to gold? The man from Tarragindi, Queensland. Captain of the team, as far as I know, sources have been very, very quiet about who's leading the City Boys today. There's a bit of guesswork going around, and the mystery is all part of what they're going for. Jersey number 9, Liam Ball, Burley Heads from Waterford. Robbie Hopkins, the man with the boot. If I didn't know better, we'd call him David Beckham. He can put it out, put it down on a dime. His tactical kicking with his left foot, absolutely amazing. Robbie Hopkins, Mountain Creek, jersey number 10. Charlie Bell, jersey number 11 from Kodak, Range, Queensland. Ned Fairley from Cranbrook, looking to make some big impact up the middle. Will Stone, the mighty man, back in the centres. He's been most effective for Nudgee out on the wing, but today he gets a golden opportunity to run at 13 for Cotter from Yamundi. Xander Park, it's not every day you see a prop forward on the wing, but here he goes. Year 11 Cotter House, representing, born in Abu Dhabi, but representing Dubai and the Emirates, Xander Park. Jersey number 15, Ollie Miller from Northern Territory. I'll try and get this one right. Larrakia, Ollie Miller. Somebody stop him. In 16, Jack Walton from Hendra. In 17, the last time I saw this man on the field, he ran an 80-meter try all on his own. Nobody could touch him. Paul Kwan. Last but not least, if you don't see this guy on the footy oval, you'll see him down in the boat sheds. Hugh Jackson, Morayfield, Queensland. Here come the City Boys. Let's get around him. Robbie Hopkins. Out he goes, leading the boys. And you can't help but admire how relaxed these boys look. This is a City team that's here for business. It's now my great pleasure to announce the Country Boys. In jersey number 1, John McPhee from Charleville. He's new, but he's looking to make an impact. Joe Kenny, captain of the Thirds, captain of the Country Boys. Charters Towers, they just don't build it much more tough than Joe Kenny. Jed Elms from Cotter and Gundy. Luke Hall, the tall man from Warrielda. Luke's been making huge impact in every Saturday for the Nudgee teams that he's part of. Jake Hegarty, Old Heggers from Gundawindi. Cotter House prefect. This man will no doubt be a threat at line-out time today. Austin Kaprovich, I like to call him the thief. There's not many times his hands on in a ruck and he's not making himself dangerous. From Yeppoon in the number 6 jersey. Roskill Hopper, the man from Mullaney. This guy is just an absolute nugget. If he gets his hands on it, watch out. He's super smart around the fringes. Absolutely one of the most dangerous players on offense for the Country team. Hunter, a.k.a. Cattle Stanford. Boona, Queensland. This guy doesn't know how to go soft. Harry Waldron, jersey number 9. He'll no doubt be looking to control play for the Country Boys from Roma. Brody Ramsey. What Brody lacks in size, he makes up for in height. A tactical kicker, a playmaker extraordinaire. Brody, we'll be looking forward to seeing what you can do for the Meandra community you're representing today. Corbett O'Brien from Mount Garment on 11. The speedster is someone to watch. Ollie Spicer, known for his chop tackles. Dynamite comes in small packages, and Spicer will no doubt be looking to make a big impact today. Oscar Vukovic, the man can soar, the man can fly. There's not much he can't do. Watch out for the kick chase that Oscar will be onto. The man from Gundy wearing the number 13 jersey. Hunter Warby from Gravesend. The man can play in most positions in the back line. A speedster, good under the high ball, and a very, very elusive runner. We're looking to see what Warbs can produce there today. Last but not least, in the starting 15, Justice Joseph, the man from Port Moresby. This is one of our exciting Year 11 players. He is unstoppable if he finds a little bit of space. On the subby bench, we've got Toby Gall from Hodder and Gundy. We've got Simi Laban from Thursday Island. Hugh Dickinson-Jones for Quilpie in jersey 19. Tom Deeren in 20 from Bromelton. Will Hick from Julia Creek. Not much out in Julia, but Will Hick's one of the guys who's very proud to represent that region. Roman Revel-Blair, known throughout for representing Maryborough, and this big man is a unit. I'll be scared to see what he can do as an impact player. Finally, last but not least, as I said before, his brother represented City. He's representing country, Josh Packey from Stanthorpe. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the Country Boys.
Out $100 bills, and it kills and it thrills like the horns on my Silverado grill. And I buy the bar a double round of Crown, and everybody's getting down in this town. Ain't never gonna be the same, 'cause I saddle up my horse and I ride into the city. I make a lot of noise.
There'll be no pleasantries here now. Umpire, good. Listen to me go. Referee Craig Warby from Gravesend, representing country there with his country hat. Craig won't let that slow him down. I've seen the man on his ute out in the paddocks. He's a wild man. Here he goes. And Robbie Hopkins looking to get things underway here. City vs Country. Ladies and gents, let's put our hands together for the boys one last time before they start. Here we go. Hopkins opting for the short kick. A quick offload. Men in front of the kick there, straight up. Warby making an impact here. Ollie Miller looking very dangerous. He goes quickly. Country caught sleeping. Hugh Jackson with a great offload. And Kenny with a turnover. Justice looking dangerous. Waldron. Match referee Craig Warby not happy with the entry there. Brodie Ramsey with a solid clearance. Levi Slatter looking superb under the flag there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Kenny stepping up for the duties of the line out. Shadforth will be watching this one closely. Little bit of a suspicious pass there. Vukovic looking dangerous. Vukovic again, still going. Not rolling away. Country looking to take advantage through the boot of Ramsey. Well, they've gone around the front here. Waldron to Ramsey. Ramsey to Spicer with a little error. City not very interested in the counter there. And no doubt they'll be looking for something with a set piece here. Ondell stepping up into the front row there, it looks. Zimmer will no doubt want to get a good tight head here, opening up the blind side. Hopkins extremely dangerous. With his left boot. Justice Joseph spotting something on the blind side here, but it goes to Hopkins. Hopkins puts it behind him. He exposes the space. And now it's a foot race. Tito Hamala looking good out there. And Charlie Bell looking superb out there with a solid kick chase. And no doubt that'll be a big part of his role today. Warby not happy with that being straight. And City have opted for the scrum. Shadforth looking to dominate. The man from Burleigh Heads, Liam Ball. He'll be looking to expose any gaps he can see there. Charlie Bell looming on the outside left. Robbie Hopkins. Oh. Waldron off the mark, but ref lets it go. Ramsey with a little reverse kick. Hunter Warby. He wishes he was a little bit taller. Snatched that one out the sky there, Warps. And this will be Shadforth's first go at the line out. The man's known for throwing bullets. Isaac Parker looking dangerous already. Well, it's definitely not a numbers game. That'll be numbers for City. Ball. Ball to Hallett. Hopkins. Ondell just looking to steady the ship here. Hopkins with another probing kick. Justice with some work to be done. He elects to go to the open side. Finds a gap. And a good tackle by Charlie. Pressure up. And that's a monstrous hit there. City not backing down. Country throwing everything at them. Plus the kitchen sink. Hunter, Cattle Stanford. Get rid of one, get rid of two, get rid of three. Here I go. Waldron to Ramsey. Ramsey with a little chip kick. Oh, that's taken in the air. And this could be dangerous for Country. Hopkins with a quick take. He sees the gap out back. It's a solid chase by Ollie Miller, putting pressure on Joseph. And it slices off the side of the boot. A massive 50-metre gain for City. Country Boys' body language, not the greatest right now. They'll be looking to make a big impact at this line out. Constantino looming at the front. Parker, it's all in. Hugh Jackson at the back. They're all in. It's a 15-man line out. Surely that's numbers. I'll get it. Well, excellent knowledge of the rules there by the Country Boys. Oh, a little bit of a push from the halfback there. We'll be keeping our eye on that kind of stuff. Referee Warby, I've got umpire in my head. Referee Warby, he won't take any nonsense. Now, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, there might still be a last chance to get your footy doubles. But certainly a great opportunity for the auction today. This beautiful portrait down on Ross Oval. Bulls, horns locked. Thank you, Helen Kidd. Shaddy on the boot. Charlie Hallett looking dangerous today. Number of carries. Corey with a big hit. Hopper puts him down. Hugh Jackson. Stoney. 3 words. Run over him. Ollie Miller with a big drive. And a good solid tackle by Ramsey. Some excellent counter play. A little bit of my handbag's bigger than your handbag going on down there. Ramsey into the sun, under the high ball. This could be a drop goal opportunity here. He elects to carry instead. Great counter-rucking there. But Jack Zimmer. And a good follow-up tackle by Khoury. Country conserving energy, keeping it close to the ruck. Jake Hegarty with a big carry and another big carry. Oh. The player's a bit slow to roll away there. Kasparovich taking advantage. And that's a thumper by Ramsey, putting it right down in the corner. Not out, though. And City looking to explode from their own 22. Finding a bit of space. This looks dangerous. Stoney will get wrapped up by Warby. The two wingers, of course, both playing for the third 15 here at Nudgee. There'll be a good bit of rivalry amongst them. Will Stone with another big drive. And that looks like a maul. Country done for being offside, I think it was. A good midfield position. Hopkins will look to probe right down left here. Nope, change of strategy. They're coming down the right-hand side. And Hunter Warby, rather uncharacteristically not going for the ball there, choosing the safe option today. So, ladies and gents, it's my great pleasure to welcome to the platform today a very special guest, and I'll hand straight over to him. Isaac, perhaps a little bit camera shy here today, but coming off a great victory yesterday at Miskin Oval. We'll ride that wave all the way into next week against State High, Isaac. Well, Isaac, tell me what you see in the front row here. I realise it's not contested, but a little bit of gamesmanship going on there, perhaps?
Yeah, I see a lot of talent within this front row. You know, you got Zach Shadforth. He's a very, I don't know, a lot of boys idolise him in this team, and he has a lot of experience in the field. And yeah, we also got boys like, I think, I don't know the rest of the front row.
No, that's all right. We got Jack Zimmer out there. I know Shadforth, certainly on the Instagram pages this last week, a lot of hype. Some of the junior boys saying that Joe Kenny ain't got nothing on Shaddy was the most famous line I can remember from this week. Shadforth being instrumental in both the seconds and third 15s and absolutely looking to throw some bullets in today. Tell me what you know about Kenny, Isaac.
Oh, yeah, I know Joe Kenny is just your classic country kid, you know, hard-headed. I don't know if academics is his highest thing, but this stuff out here, he loves this stuff, you know, getting in the contact.
He certainly is a man for the trenches, isn't he? Look, ball looking really good here. A little show and go by George Curry. Again, brought down by Joe Kenny. And Elms making a bit of a nuisance of himself there.
And I think that brings us to our first water break of the day on the Opens team.
I'm not sure whether that water break is for the players or for the referee. Yet to be seen. But certainly a couple of Akubras and Stetsons making an appearance here. I'm surprised the country boys weren't, their footwear doesn't represent RM Williams or Ariat very well today, but we'll forgive them for that. We do know that during the week at the jersey presentations, those brands were well represented. Our City boys, of course, donning a pair of Havianas, looking a lot more comfortable in some sand shoes or out on the boat. Maybe a pair of Birks. Looking good. Score still 0-0. What do you think's going to be the magic that makes this the team that wins here today successful, Isaac?
Well, I reckon it's going to be speed. I don't know if many of these boys are really into the fitness side of this game, so maybe I reckon, the speed might win it. You know, the countryside, they got Justice Joseph in year 12, so, yeah, they got a bit of speed out there. And then City's got boys like Ollie Muller and Zach Shadforth for their speedsters.
Well, Isaac, I'm glad you're setting the bar really high. Perhaps one of the things we can look for in moving forward with these classic clashes between city and country are some gym contracts for these boys, getting their schoolies bodies ready, soon to be out on the market. Big contracts coming for a lot of these players, of course, on the back of their performance here today.
Are you starting our PC tutor? Is it next week you are? Or next term? Okay.
Well, Hunter Stanford looking exceptional out there today. The man looks like he's wearing an extra small jersey. I assure you, ladies and gents, it's not. He's squeezed in there. It's an absolute cattle show. This man is part of the show team. Don't mistake him for one of our big cattle out there. And coach Tom Copeland just looking really, really calm and collected there. Tom donning his countryest country of country hats. One of the boys from City this week did pass a comment that Mr. Copeland is from Sydney, of course, but still qualifies to coach the country team through his own hometown. It's a bit of a state of origin story. Coach Brendan Andrews looking absolutely fabulous in his yellow sweater over there.
Yeah, Mr. Andrews definitely won the fashion side of this today. Mr. Copeland, I think he's not from the country. He's a bit of a fake, I reckon. But
Concrete Cowboys. That's been thrown around with Mr. Brealey this week a fair bit. Kenny looking pretty good up the middle there now. Isaac, we'll turn our focus to the footy. Ramsey tucked away here. Rascal Hopper with a good drive up.
Oh, big hit.
And it's bobbled out onto the City side.
Liam Ball has the ball right now.
Ballie's got ball. Let's see what Warbs comes out with here now. Our visibility is a little bit tainted here. Vukovic looking absolutely fly out there today. The man from Gundy waiting to unleash those blue boots. I can't help but feel maybe he bought blue boots at the beginning of the season knowing that he was going to be playing for country this term. Oh, good little change of direction by Hopkins. And some counter movement. Muller unleashes the outside here. Fairley still manages to hold on, but the referee says it's illegal. Vuko carrying on like he's from the cartel here, but Ramsey steps to the plate. And a little bit of class. Holy. You can't buy that. Michael Byrne now looking to make an impact. This guy, single-handedly, he got 3 line-out turnovers yesterday. Him and Zimmer will be looking to work really closely at the front of the line-out there under the direction of Isaac Parker, the mastermind of line-outs. Look at him go. Country will have to come up with something special here. Roman Rebel Blair stepping in the middle. I can't help but feel like there could be a big push and go here. What do you think, Isaac?
Straight out of Sherburg, Roman Rebel Blair. Yeah, he loves it. He loves a bit of footy. He set out for a bit last year, with the knee injury, but he's back and he's ready to bang.
Great stuff. Looking forward to seeing him here. A good hands in on the ruck there. City managed to pull for the ball. Damon Idell, this man's a rock. One of the toughest players here at Nudgee. But someone's got underneath him there, making him look really uncomfortable. Roman Rebel Blair, welcome back, son. Hopkins unleashing Muller again. He steps. They're struggling to pull him down. Zimmer in. Good solid platform. Good ball presentation. Hopkins with a probing kick. Justice looking good. The hot stepper. Here he goes. He unleashes the fury. Gets the offload, but it doesn't go to hand. City with a turnover. Robbie struggling with a flat ball today, I think, perhaps. Ollie Spicer. One way, and that's straightforward. Spicy getting the benefit here. It was a high tackle, though. It's quite hard to get a low tackle on Ollie, isn't it? Dynamite, as I said, comes in small packages. City looking to build a platform here. They keep coming to the right-hand side here, perhaps sensing an opportunity. Hugh Jackson, just look at him. He's a specimen straight out of the boat shed. Jersey number 19. This guy doesn't look like he's even broken a sweat yet.
So, I'm keen to see. Number 22 there, Toby Gore. He's been having a crack this year, right in the thirds or fourths. I don't know, maybe the sixth. I can't tell. But I tell you right now, he loves having a crack at this game. And, yeah, he's just been awarded Hodder Prefect. So
fantastic. The man is living the dream here at City vs Country. Jersey 22. Isaac Raulini says he's the man. And here he comes in. Toby Gall putting some pressure on up front. It's a big hit. No, he misses. Tackle gets slipped. Joe Kenny will clean up on the outside there. Brodie Ramsey with a good solid tackle. Kenny with a big hit on Shadford.
Shaddy cop it.
No love lost between those two players. Simi Laban with another carry here for Thursday Island. Or a little bit of an infringement on the side there perhaps, but City hold on and they'll be looking to exploit the left-hand flank here. Shadforth. Spicer looking for another chop here. Oh, that's great defense by Warby.
Hunter will be getting up, shutting the play down. That's what you love to see.
The man from Waterford giving the Ollie Muller a bit of a hug there. Just saying, g'day, mate. Oh, and the big boot of Hopkins here. You'd fancy they'd be looking at the polls here, perhaps. Maybe an opportunity for 3. Hopkins having none of it, just putting it straight down here. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for our house mothers representing here. Waterford and Cotter house moms just walking past. Give us a round of applause, ladies. There we go. We got country and city represented here today.
I don't know, even listening.
Hannah and Jane, of course, coming in and just making sure the boys are well hydrated.
Oh, here we go. The city's 14-man line out. Oh, not 14.
I think we got close to that. Isaac, as a first-team prop, with no pressure on you for maths, mate. We won't hold that against you.
Not
but
my
a good
strongest,
carry
not my
there. But
subject.
was that Nick Boas out on there now?
Mr. Copeland chirping the sideline ref.
Well, Joe Kenny with some colourful language there. Harry Waldron, he'll just be looking to steady the troops here. Ladies and gentlemen, I would say keep your eye on Hunter Warbier. He's known for little darts out of the 22. And Hopkins taking appropriate measures here, perhaps looking to link in with Muller should the kick not go out.
Number 5. You know, he changed jerseys.
Zach Burris,
Blackwater.
Josh Packey getting pulled down on the outside there. Last-ditch attempt by the City boys. Zach Boas in jersey number 5 in the midfield looking to set up a good pod and a good clean by Zach.
Straight out of Blackwater, Zach is. Went to TCC, my old school back in Rockhampton. Great player.
They breed him big. They breed him hard out there. A quick take here.
Xander Park down the side.
It's not every day Xander gets to wear the jersey of the wing. He'll be enjoying that. No doubt a bit of banter around that. Damon Idell only knows one way, and that's forward. Ball.
Liam Ball takes it himself. Zach Shadforth with a little scoot. Makes no meters, but good effort.
I think Shaddy knows he's got to go forward, but at the moment they're in going backwards. 2 step backward, 1 step forward. Here comes City. Robbie with another kick. Muller on the chase. It could land awkwardly here. Justice with some good footwork. Wrapped up by Stoney. And City will be wanting to get hands in on that.
Joe Kenny on the wing.
Kenny.
Look at the footwork on him.
Oh, that's a good steal. I think that's stolen, yes. Oh, no.
Penalty.
Warby, ref Warby saying the entry not quite right.
Could be a little bit of bias
Ramsey
in there as his son's in the team, but we'll play on.
Oh, some interesting footwork there. Justice falls on it, and that's surely held on. Spicer with an interesting little bit of footwork there. Something works. And Ollie Spice just adding a bit of flavour to the mix there with a great little interesting sidewinder kick down the right-hand flank there. What about this man Spicer, though, Isaac? As I said before, dynamite comes in small packages. Tell me what you know about Ollie.
Oh, yeah, Ollie out from, is it Gundy? I think he's from Gundy. Yeah, Gundy, yeah, great player, you know. Fun fact about Ollie, he made Queensland under-12s league when he was young back in the day. So he does have some talent in him, and I can't wait to see him express that talent today.
Fantastic, Isaac. I will say, from my point of view, great seeing Ollie and his distribution. Have a look here now. Look at the kick chase from him.
Hunter Warby, he's pushing hard. Oh, just misses
Miller
it.
Gets past two, gets past three.
Miller's
He's
down
still
the field.
going. Somebody stop this guy. Oh, and that's off the feet. Good pressure there by the country boys.
Oh, Bernie's down the sideline.
He's overrun it. He's
just
overrun
misses
it. There we go. It's opening up here a little bit. Coming towards the end of the first half. Things are looking a little bit looser. Waldron just scragged there. A fantastic last-ditch tackle by George Curry. Country looking dangerous. Zach Boas with a big carry. Curry again involved.
From looking out, I feel like the country boys have outnumbered the city boys and supporters. A lot of country boys, a lot of CTC hats, a lot of big, I don't know even how they're called.
The big Stetsons and the Cougars. Oh, Ramsey gets a big hit there. No mercy from teammate Will Stone. And Corbett looking pretty good out there.
Oh.
Another penalty. City's biggest problem today is just the penalty count. Things not quite going their way. Oh, a little bit of cat and mouse there. Ramsey looking as if to take the kick, and then a quick offload to the Cattle.
The country boys just have to be patient here. They just have to keep going and hopefully provide some points. Oh.
And that's a penalty holding on at long last. Something seems to go City's way. Robbie will know the importance of clearing this. He'll be aiming for the gazebo. And that must be halftime. Yes, indeed it is.
I think that half went a lot towards country's way, you know, but City are also missing out on one of their most vital players. They had a big prop, Harry Ferguson, also known as Gru, supposed to play today, but he had a major injury the other week, just a bruise on his knee.
Yeah, it's absolutely devastating seeing what those bruises can do to you, Isaac. I know that those Band-Aids just don't work like they used to, mate. But in saying all of that, while we might feel that things have been flowing country's way, if you have a look over at the scoreboard, ladies and gents, you will notice 2 donuts up there. 0-0 at the moment, the score. And we can't wait to see what the second half brings here. It's all the pride. It's all the passion. Make sure you stay well-fueled. Make sure you get in on the auction. And it's a great opportunity for me just to pass on our extreme thanks to Evans Longs, who are our sponsors today, of course, of the City Senior team. And we'd like to thank Sam Long and his family for their contribution there. Again, Evans Long. Also, Argyle Pastoral sponsoring the Country Senior team. And it was great having Will Hick and his family here to support. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll draw your attention down onto Ross in the bottom right-hand side. There might be something that looks familiar to our country families. Perhaps not so much to our city folk. But all I can tell you, ladies and gents, the bit I know about cattle, if you have a look over there, there's 4 prime steaks walking over to me. That's me for a bit. Enjoy your beers. Hugo, quickly. Hugo, we'll get you to interview the cattle. since Isaac's doing the comment, you have to kind of do it here, mate. It picks you up better here.
Once they come back, you're going to get Brandy to pull it.
Can I pull it like grill and stuff? Like the cows?
You're going to come and interview Brandy and just ask him a couple of questions about, like, tell us about these cattle, you know. And you can play the whole footy card. I know what you're looking at here. Tell me about anything you need to know.
Yeah.
Okay? So come
When do
down
I do
onto
that?
the grass. I'll get Brandy now and I'll tell him what's going on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Sure.
Yeah, now it's
Huh.
yeah, now. Gotta interview Brandon. Oh, Jesus. Weird, man. Look at the size of those steaks.
Come here, Brandy.
Oh, imagine that chick donkey kicked.
Is this on?
Hugo's not on. Flick it upwards.
It is up.
Hello.
Yeah, it is on.
I'm here with Thomas Brandenburg, head groomer of Nudgee College. What do you have to tell us about the cattle today?
Yeah, nothing. I don't really know what to say. We just brought them up from the flats just then.
Hugo.
Yeah, they're behaving pretty well.
You gotta speak into the mic, mate.
So, Tom, what process goes into getting the cows ready to come present them today at the anticipated City Country game this fine Sunday afternoon?
So we brought them up from the paddocks, and then we had to wash them, and then put halters on them and lead them up.
Out of all the cows here today, what would you say is your favourite cow? You know, you got Zach and Harry and all those sorts of cows here. Who else would you say is your favourite cow?
Probably this one here. We call it Shaddy.
So Shaddy's your favourite cow. It's a very good-looking cow, big, plump, looks ready to eat. When do these boys ever go off to the get cold and then eat, get put on our family tables or what?
These are all bulls, so they're getting bred for breeding, and they'll keep breeding, and then eventually they'll end up on someone's plate.
So Tommy, mate, how long does the average cow stay at Nudgee? Do they stay here their whole lives, or do they end up moving on at some stage in their life?
They end up moving on after 3 years old.
Yeah, right. How many boys do you reckon are in your cattle program at the moment? Because I can see some younger fellas here. How many boys do you reckon have joined the program over the years and are developing all the cattle down to the cattle yards?
There's about 50 boys, yeah.
That's a great number. Good to see a lot of boys participating in the nurturing the cattle here at Nudgee College. Well, Brandy, thank you for having a chat with me today, mate. I'll see you later. Keep on grooming, brother.
Hey, mate, if footy doesn't work out for you,
He's actually not bad.
not bad at all, mate. Not bad at all.
Nothing. I'm like, Brandy, say something back, please.
What do you say? He's like, what must I say?
He's like, what do I say? What do I say? I'm like, I don't know. Just start off.
Well, thank you to Hugo Hart for those really quick on-field commentary down there. And thanks to Tom Brandenburg and the show team representing our country community down here, and, of course, our school show team as well. Ladies and gents, it's now time for the business end of this City vs Country affair today. And I can't help but feel that although momentum has certainly felt like it was in Country's favour, I think City have been holding back and they might just be able to produce the goods. And they're off.
Bernie
Michael
gets the
Byrne.
first touch of the game. Oh, he's taken out. First play of the game. Not a way you want to start the second half.
A fantastic little shepherding process there by the collie Corbett O'Brien. Wobby with a big pass out. Ramsey unleashing the outside there. Justice joining in on the back. It's a good drive. Well, there's hands on that, but a good clearance. Warby again making mincemeat of that ball at the breakdown. He finds a hole. Charlie Bell.
That was Bob. That's Bob. Tim, Hugo Timms.
Well, Hugo Timms getting his hands on that one, ladies and gents, but we'll come back for the penalty on the previous offence. Warby deciding it's time to see if we can add 3 here. Now, in the spirit of City and Country, it would be remiss of me as a City fan not to point out that Hunter, although having a flawless kicking season so far, struggled a little bit yesterday. So it'll be interesting to see how he adapts from a Miskin Oval across back to Ross, of course, his home field. Looking to put a little bit of extra pressure here on the City boys.
Hey, we might have to be quiet now. You know, Warby's kicking. Let's show some respect, hey. Come on.
He's absolutely thumped that one.
He's missed it.
And
he's got it.
He's got it. Warby.
Hunter Warby puts the first points on the board of the game, finally.
And he's letting the City boys know
He's giving him
all about it. Well, Isaac, what would that do to you if you saw someone do that? I know that would set me off for sure.
You know, I think I'm seeing as like pretty cool, calm, collective in my game. So I probably wouldn't react, focus on the next play. But you know, in these City v Country games, you know, boys seem to get pretty fired up off them little things. So let's just hope City has a good response to that.
Well, Isaac, you can definitely see the difference between yourself, a big front ranker. You guys know all about the dark arts. I myself was a bit of a cheeky scrum half and always up for a bit of a fight, always up for a bit of a barrage of words. But these players not letting it get to them. Pana Constantino under the ball. He loves the
big contact.
And another one, Pana. If this was a bus, it would be full. Corey with a big drive up the middle. The man from Tarragindi. Ball to Park. Park in the first channel. He's loving that. The man from the Emirates, born in Abu Dhabi, representing Dubai. One of the largest cities in the Middle East. Shaddy with a little offload. City just looking like they're forcing it a little bit here. I would like to see a little bit more flow from these boys. Hopkins slides up the side of the boot.
Shocking chew.
Nobody wants it. Give it to Panna. Here we go. Open gates.
Oh.
Hopkins to Shadforth in the centres. Look at him go.
Nothing seems to be going City's way this game, really.
I couldn't agree more.
I don't know if it's there's 2 Warbies on the field, 1 in country, 1 reffing, but you know, we'll let it play on. You know, City's got to fight back now.
Well, the good news is City is trying to unleash the fury here. A couple of quick passes, both left and right of the field, and I just feel like at the moment their depth is probably the thing that's holding them back a little. Isaac, if you'll have a look at the country players, look at Roman Rebel Blair just out the back there. The man is an absolute unit. He will definitely be a threat if they get that ball out to the midfield.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Roman Blair, if he gets that ball, you know, I don't know, big Latrell Mitchell. Here he goes now, chasing that footy. Oh!
Panna and Roman with a big contact.
Big collision.
Panna saying, "You shall not pass." Roman getting up a little heavy.
Roman felt that one there, I can tell you that. You know, big contact, a lot of weight hitting the ground there.
Well, I will give it to that City boy, Panna. The man's been here since year 4. He's practically a Nudgee mascot. And he is knows all about what it means to bring your best game here on Ross Oval. Well, I do hope Roman's okay. Looking a little bit shaken up after that. Ollie Spicer looking to step back in. Hugh Jackson with a little stop and then a good carry.
Oh,
City Boys committing to the breakdown. Corey with another carry, an offload, and Michael Byrne. Burney looking good there. No.
City
I
lost
think
the
he's
ball.
lost
Michael Byrne knocked it on into contact.
And Burney will be furious at himself for that in the number 16 jersey there today. The man's got great hands. Just not quite managing to consolidate on that inside pass of Corey. Xander Park, I see, standing in the first channel here now. This is an interesting strategy. A prop forward and a lock forward in first five and at centres. And Country capitalising, making good gains there. Well, the crowd agreeing with that one. Referee Craig Warby spotting the little infringement there and presenting the City Boys with a fantastic field position. Knowing Liam Ball and Robbie Hopkins, they'll definitely be looking to expose that right flank with the speed of Muller on the outside there.
Oh, I knew he was going to kick it.
Muller, as predicted, getting stuck in behind them there. Can he make this tackle? No. Justice with some fantastic footwork.
Another penalty towards Country. What a surprise.
Well, Isaac, I'm not exactly a gambling man, but at the moment, the odds are forever in Country's favour.
Yeah, like I said before, I think it's just that City's big missing, that Harry Ferguson grew. You know, they really needed a leader like Grew out there today, and unfortunately that graze on his knee stopped him.
Well, here comes a little mini bomb squad led by Roscoe Hopper. John McPhee hoping to make an impact, and Jed Elms. Elmsy, of course, representing Gundy. We got Charters Towers. We've got Charleville. It's an absolute country fest. A wild pass by Waldron, but Ramsey just taking it in his stride. Vukovic with a good little offload. And here's
Corbis
some
down
action.
the sideline. Oh,
Corbis.
great tackle by punter.
That's definitely been retrieved by City fairly. Powder just crawling away.
crawling.
Well, let's call him the worm. Curry. Yes, and I can't help but agree with that decision. Some absolutely lazy running. The ruck was called, and of course the player's entry, super important in these kinds of games where physicality is what it's all about. It's absolutely great seeing a former Nudgee man down here, Leo De Clara, strutting his stuff. If you haven't seen his poster, ladies and gentlemen, here he is in real life, in real person. Give us a wave, Leo. Michael Byrne.
Oh, shutting down the sideline.
Gamesmanship there. Did you like that one, Nick? All things changing a little bit of direction here. Craig Warby found his left arm here at long last. Well, there's a little bit of gamesmanship. There's a bit of cat and mouse going on here. What could this be, Isaac?
I think it's a tap run for Shaddy. He's taking the... I'm so confused right now.
Well, Isaac, I have seen you in English Essentials, I think it was, and that confusion doesn't surprise me, mate, but... Well, Isaac, surprise, surprise, here we go. Guess whose ball it is?
Yep, it's Country's, of course. No, another penalty. Fair enough, though. Zach Shad fourth.
Yeah, Shaddy mouthing off there. He'll have to watch that. Discipline has been an issue for him this season.
I was going to say something bad. I had to stop myself. Oh, the City boys getting a little talking to. Don't want to get in the bad side of Craig Warby, I tell you that.
Craig happy with that, though. He feels like he's explained that very thoroughly. That's fantastic news for the City boys. And they'll have to take that information now, process it, and make sure we get some points on the board. Ramsey with a quick take to the left. They've spotted a gap out there, looking to expose Vukovic on the outside. Josh Packey looking good. Always a solid option on the outside there. It's a big contact by Damon Idell.
A little push and shove out to the side there. You love to see it.
Oh, Hopkins nearly taking hold of that. Just checking that Joe's Kenny's ears are still there. And I really like the way Brodie Ramsey's just controlling this game at the moment. He's the reason we can see the Country boys flow just working really, really well. And it wouldn't surprise me if the City boys change it up a little now. We're getting to that point in the game where they have to start trying something different.
Yeah, City only 3 points down. You know, you can always come back from that. I don't know how much time's left, but there's always enough time for City to come back. Hopefully get a few points on board before the game ends. But
a big hit there by Ball. Waldron to Hopper. Hopper making a nuisance of himself around the fringe there. Waldron again. Hunter Stanford. A big hit there by the City boys.
Oh. Oh. Zach Shadforth getting ahead of himself. For City. Jersey 5. Oh, that's I don't know. It is Charlie Howard, isn't it? And the one that plays the trumpet. It's the one who plays the trumpet.
I'm not sure. Okay, Waldron to Ramsey again going into the back. Big heavy traffic there. Lukey Hall hammers it up. Hager's around there as well.
The Country boys get down. First try of the game. Country boys lead right now 8-0.
Well, we just felt that momentum continually being led by Ramsey, and Ramsey being overshadowed there by Harry Waldron's tight control of the forwards, just opting to use that exhaust pattern, Isaac, which we've seen so effective for Nudgee.
Yeah, I see Brendan Andrews has seen that the team they have on right now isn't working out, so they got the reinforcers. Charlie Bell, Jack Zimmer.
Isaac Parker's on there as well,
Parker
I see.
And
Charlie Hallett. Yeah, Isaac, I think that's probably a good decision at this stage. Keep the fresh troops on. Ronaldo would have been proud of that one, just under the post there. But it's absolutely game on now for the City boys. Let's hear it for the City. Click, click. Well, Isaac, I will just give a last shout out to all the parents who have bought their City or Country hats. It's absolutely fabulous seeing you guys out here, sun smart, in your Nudgee City vs Country merchandise. Ladies and gents, don't miss out on the opportunity here to help Rural Aid. If you're feeling a little thirsty, don't hesitate. Get down to the bar. Make sure you're putting your name in the hat for the fantastic portrait down on Ross Oval here. A fantastic portrait of two bulls locking horns entitled Boys Will Be Boys. And we thank Helen Kidd for that contribution to this outstanding day.
No. Oh, yeah. Country did score. Yeah, it's 8-0 right now. All good. John.
It would be remiss of me also not to thank our incredible crew that helps with the setup of all things electrical, streaming, of course, today, this game. Our men on the scoreboard, thank you for your service to Nudgee Boarding and, of course, to Nudgee. Would like to take this opportunity also to thank Mr. Jamal Sugars for providing some live entertainment, and, of course, to all the parents for coming down to support so far. It's not over yet. Let's see what City can come up with here.
And just another big thank you today for our sponsors, Evans Long and Argyle Pastoral. Thank you very much. This event wouldn't be happening without you, so thank you very much.
And just look at those jerseys again, Isaac. Aren't they just fantastic? Great to know that the boys can purchase these jerseys and all proceeds, thanks to those sponsors, will go to Rural Aid.
Is it the first try scorers or the first point scorers for the double?
I think it's for the double. It's tries, as far as I know.
As far as you know.
It might have to revert to points.
You won't have to give it. Nobody knows what to give away.
Here we go, City. But I think it must have been illegal, Isaac. Tito Hamala again. Look at that guy go. It's been 160 minutes for this chap. Just working so hard down there. Leave us later on the far side. Thank you for your contributions as well.
This might be the biggest pair of touches we've ever seen on a pitch. I think combined over nearly about 300 kg. So there's some big touches out there.
That's definitely a prime mistake there, Isaac.
Maybe they're on the wrong side of the line. I don't know, but they're going well. They've been working all day, so props to them.
Muller with a little bit of injection here. He's certainly got wheels. Hopkins unleashing Panna. Panna with a little pass. Perfect. Jack Zimmer down the left-hand side.
This
Takes
is what
3
City
men to
needs.
pull
City
him
need to
down.
play this on now.
A great jackal there by John McPhee.
Oh!
And that is
Big
a
hit.
humping tackle. Hopkins with a quick take there.
Austin Kasovich just flipped.
The lid. Wrong one. Hold on. That's the old one. Rip this one off. Pull.
Yes.
City should be Panna in 7, but
Oh,
he's
yeah.
not, so they've obviously switched it.
Oh.
Jungle juice.
I don't know what it was. I'm only in waters and sodas.
Well, ladies and gents, also have to give a shout out to the boss man here, Mr. Casey Brealey, Dean of Boarding, making sure that the commentary box is well hydrated. Thank you, Mr. Brealey.
City seem like they're in control here, going down the field, being patient. That's good, but we'll hopefully they can get some points out of this. They've been struggling this game.
Here's a little opening here. Zimmer running like a centre. Missing a number on his jersey, I think. Big number 3. He needs a 1 in front of that. Panna looking like a threat on the left-hand side here. They go to Shadforth. Constantinow still an option here on the left. Wouldn't it be great if the City boys could get something up here, Isaac?
These country boys are just ruthless, so they want it so much more. They're getting up in their faces, shutting it down.
Yeah, Isaac, I must say, we've heard of Nudgee spirit, hashtag Nudgee spirit. I think we can say pretty safely here, hashtag country spirit. Jackson, Spicer with a chop tackle. I've seen that so many times this season. Just absolutely characteristic of Ollie Spicer's defense. The man's a rock. City desperate for an opportunity here. There it comes. And it wouldn't surprise me if referee Warby digs into the pocket here. He has done that earlier today in the under-15s clash. Zimmer. Oh, and that was a monstrous drive from, I think it was Shadforth. He's over.
Country over. Finally get some points on the board.
City's up.
I think that was Isaac Parker, I believe. And he shanked the kick. Absolutely shanked the kick.
Well, you can see a change in the body language here of City. Absolutely desperate to get back for another chance here. City looking like they could do this for days.
Who went to kick that?
Well, Robbie has been known to take quick kicks, and if there's any penalties in the other half, City certainly would look to have a go at post here, I would think. Well, Panna doing extremely well there, straight into the sun. Bally looking. Jackson with an offload. No offload. Good carry, though. Hopkins. Hopkins is staying. This is the moment. Come on, Stoney.
7, I think it was Isaac Parker. I think so. Yeah.
Oh. Referee changes his mind. Hopkins puts it deep in the half. Fantastic kick. Watch out, kids. Rascal Hopper being as cheeky as ever. Looking to see if he could create some panic and confusion down there. The man from Mulaney. He's like an Energizer bunny. Full of energy right down to the last few minutes here. And I've loved what that man has brought here today for the country boys. It's, and an absolute deal breaker there. That's the kind of one that Coach Andrews will just be rubbing his head in disbelief.
Yeah, the City boys really need that. If they want to get some extra points on the board to try and win this game over, they really needed that that play to go through.
Look, there's always the chance of a tight head here in this uncontested scrum, Isaac. Stranger things have happened.
Oh, yeah. He missed that kick on City.
Say 5. That's a turnover, I think. And this could be an opportunity No, he's judged it as incorrect entry. Panna will try to keep this in. No, the Cowboys are out there wrangling that ball. Watch out, City. They ain't got rope. Curry with a big take and a big carry.
City
They'll be
need
wanting
this.
to get this ball down. There we go. It's on its knees. They got to release.
They got to let him go.
They have to release that. There we go.
City needed that.
Hopkins with a good probe here. And Montjolivet doing really well there under the pressure of presenting the balls out. Oh, Hopkins with a little stab through. Collected very, very cleanly.
No, I think it's Harry Waldron. Yeah,
Harry Waldron with the ball there. And Ondell, he can't believe his eyes. He was under the poles there. No, that's William. No, that's Ball.
Bally.
We'll get there eventually. It's Bally, Liam Ball. Some fantastic work down the right-hand side there. He's been at every breakdown today. Really can't flaw his play today.
That might be because he's playing 9, but yeah.
Yes, indeed, Isaac. That is his role. Well, that's a strong carry there by Higgers. Kasparovich looking dangerous. He slides through but leaves the ball behind. 2 knocks. Referee Craig Warby looking like he's at the disco at the moment. And Coach Tom Copeland looking pretty smug and pretty happy down there. He's supported by a band of merry men. It bobbles loose. The men wearing their tablecloths down in the countryside can't believe their eyes.
The boys are not happy with that decision. Country boys feeding it to Tito on the sideline.
I'm sure Tito will get a steak back from them later. But yeah, Coach Copeland, he knows quite a bit about these close encounters. His second 15, having had a few encounters like this where only a few points between teams, he certainly knows how to handle the pressure and keep his boys composed. Fantastic seeing the boys of O'Brien down there, led by Dougal Carroll. Look at that guy from Toowoomba.
Oh,
and there's another knock by Country. City just can't hold on. Another knock by Country. But no advantage to the City boys. While this is deep in their half, you have to feel, Isaac, that this is probably their last chance.
Yeah, 100%. City need to do something magical here. I reckon give it at the punter. Need some black magic.
I couldn't agree more. Panna's been absolutely instrumental out on the wing here. Jersey 20, a regular little Cheslin Colby, if you might.
I don't know if I was allowed to say that. Yeah.
Constantino with a chase. It could land for him. He's got it. A great offload. Yeah, I agree with that one. John McPhee Ollie Spice has tapped it. He's gone quickly. Oh. Spicy. Got lucky there, I think. But some fantastic work by John McPhee. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a wrap.
Country get the game.
An absolute humdinger. Finished with a great steal there by John McPhee. One of our new country boys from Charleville. The country boys. Get in the ring, boys. It's all about you guys right now. Get the flanos out. Get the Stetsons on. It's a country party all the way. Fantastic effort, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your contribution. A last chance to get some merchandise over there. Remembering that all proceeds go to a fantastic cause in rural aid. I'd like to take a moment to thank my partner in crime here, Isaac Raul-Looney. Isaac, well done. Absolute great having you here. Thanks to Hugo Hart also for talking to the cows. And ladies and gentlemen, that's about it from me today. Thank you for coming. I'll hand over to Mr. Brealey shortly for the presentation.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, well, there we have it. A clean sweep to country today. 2 from 2. Congratulations. Now, I asked the parents and the community on the edges to come in. We ask for your attention just for a couple of minutes while we do our presentations and we conclude with our auction for today. So thank you very much. Before I hand over to the presentation, I'd very much like to acknowledge our sponsors for this afternoon and the sponsors of the senior game, our major sponsors, Argyle Pastoral and Evans Long from the Sunshine Coast. So I'd like Will Hick to come down. Now, I'm not giving Will a jersey because he's wearing his jersey right now, but thank you very much, Will Hick from Julia Creek. And then, unfortunately, our representative from Evans Long, our Sunshine Coast border in true country form, wasn't up to play today. City form wasn't up to play today. But Sam Long, if you could come down and collect your jersey for the City team. There he is, Sam Long. Well, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'd like to hear from the captain of our City team to share his thoughts on a hard-fought game. Come on down, Robbie Hopkins.
Thank you, everyone, just for coming out. We're all supporting the good calls and rural aid. Thanks for the Country Boys for the game. Well done on the win. And obviously couldn't have done it without our sponsors. So, yeah, shout out again to the Hick family and the Long family. Also, yeah, thank you to the ref. Obviously, get it done for Country there with 8 points on the board. But, yeah, otherwise that, thanks, everyone, for coming out. And hopefully the boys can get it on next year. So, thank you.
Thank you very much. And Robbie's already thanked the referee for us today, but I think it's only just that we thank Craig Warby from Gravesend for refereeing. This is his 4th City vs Country game, so if we can put our hands together for him, that'd be fantastic. And I would very much like to welcome our country captain, Luke Hall, a man of few words, to come and speak on behalf of the country team.
I'd just like to thank all the sponsors and everyone else who's come out and to support us and support Rural Aid. It's a good cause and it's a great afternoon to come down and play some footy and have a bit of fun with our mates. Yeah, nothing else needs to be said. We told you at the dinner that we don't need a speech and we just proved it then.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I present the City vs Country Shield to Luke Hall and the Country team. Congratulations. Now, ladies and gentlemen, to finish this evening, we have an auction. And as we said earlier, and we said multiple times throughout this afternoon, whilst today is about community and about great footy and about mateship, really, it is about raising money for a great cause in rural aid. So this afternoon, we're really pleased to auction off a few jerseys. Now, country families, we're very proud to know that there's no country jerseys to auction off because all of the country boys have already snapped those ones off. But we do have a couple of jerseys from 2021, 2022 and 2024 to auction off from the city side of things. And I'm going to hand over to Andrew Mara for this auction, who's Steve Mara's brother, and very generously has given up his time this evening. But the final item for the evening is really the one that many people hopefully have their eyes on. And that's this beautiful image over here, which was taken from Helen Kidd, one of our Year 7 boarding mums in Windora. It's of 2 bulls locking horns, and it's titled Boys Will Be Boys. Not dissimilar from what we saw this afternoon, and I hope that we can dig deep. We have had an online auction already for this item, which has set a reserve for us. So please dig deep. This is for a great cause, and I'll hand over to Andrew.
Thanks, Casey, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. What a wonderful afternoon of rugby and a lovely afternoon and a few cool drinks. I'm sure the cool drinks will go for a while yet. So we've got a country jersey to start with. City. There we are. What is it, number, Casey? Number 22. Should have been worth, I don't know, Start me up. Who's got 150 before it can go? 150. What about 100? 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. 100. It'll be 10. 110. 110. 20. 30. 40. You're back in, sir. 140. 50. 150. 60. 80. 80. 200. You're back in. 200. Bid 2 and I'll put you in. Bid 2 to bid 2. I'll bid 2. 2 bid. Bid 2. Casey, you're out. Here we go. Bid 2 to bid 2. I'll bid 2. 2 bid. Bid 2 to bid 2. 2 bid. Bid 2. You're a big crowd. Mark your bid up. Bid 2 right here. Bid 2 to bid 2. I'll bid 2. 2 bid. Bid $200. Here we go. Can do no more. Going to bowl it out. Holding at 200. Thank you. Thanks, Rowan. Reckon one of the sponsors. Thank you, Rowan. Now, you're going to say a few words or we keep going? Go again on another city? Another city. They're all city. Oh, that's so good. No country ones. No winning ones. Number 22. There we are, number 22 this time. Mark, give it up. Who's at about 200 and get a start away? 2, 150. What about 1 and go? You know what the last one made? Bid 1 anywhere. 100, start me up 100. 50, yeah, start me up. 50 and go. 50's to 50. Thank you, ma'am. 50 bid. Bid 50, 60, 70, 80, $80, $80 bid 80, $80 bid. Where's the starter lady? Bid 80, $80 bid 80, $80 bid. Bid $80, want one, Brett. $80, bid $80 bid 80, $80 bid 80, 80, it's user. Bid $80, where's the ma'am in the front? Bid ma'am with user. Ma'am, bid 80, go on, bid 80, bid $80, bid $80, one more time, they'll get dearer, look what the last one made, bid $80, here we go, going to bottle that, all in at $80, going, 80, 90, bid 90 in front, bid 90, God bless you, sir, wouldn't fit me, bid 90, bid $90, here we go, holding at $90, gone, right in front, goes to Deer and Bandy, well done. They'll probably burn it out there. Another one, another city. We've only got a couple more to go, I reckon, Casey. 2021. 2021, and it's got nothing on the back. There we are. Clean skin. Collector's item. Who's at about 200? Get a start away. 200. 150, 100, give us a wave against here. Who got 100 and get a start away? 1 and go, 100, what about 50? Who's got 50? 50 I got, bid 50, bid 50, bid 50, 50, bid 50, 50 bid 60, 60 bid 60, one more. 60, bid 60, bid 60, bid 60, 60, little bit 60, 60 bid $60, here we go, there's value, bid 60, bid $60, here we go, help me out here, bid 60, bear in mind, all going to a good cause, bid $60, we're going to bowl it out, all in at $60, want it, quickly, all done, 70, bid 70, nearly missed it, bid $70, all done, thank you ma'am, goes right down below. Hope so. We're keeping some bookwork. One last jersey before we go on to the this one. This one's from today. Without the stench of young man on it. Clean skin. 21. There we are. It should have been with about 300. 300. Who's got 200? 80. 50. 100 better. Bid 100 right down here. Bid $100, $100 bid. Bid $100, here we go. Give us wave again, see you there. Bid $100 one more time. 20, 120, 120, 120, you're out, sir. Bid 120 in here. 40, 140, bid 140, bid 160, 160, 160, 80, round it up. 200, bid 2, 220. Bid 220, bid 220, it's on. Bid 220, bid not the way to shake it. Bid 220, bid 220, let you in for a little one, sir. Bid 220, bid $220, here we go, going to bowl it out. 30, 230, 200, 250, 250, bid 250, bid 250's blowing him right out. Holding at 250, all done. Well done. On to the photo. Boys will be boys by taken by Helen Kidd. Great supporters of the college over the years. So I'll kick it at 5, Right, there is. What's it worth? Beautifully framed. Should be worth about 1,500 or 2,000. Who's got about 1,000 go? 1,000, 8, 7, 6, 300, 4, 5 I got. Bid 5, bid 5, bid 500, bid 5, 600, 700, bid 7 number 7 bid, bid 7 number 7 you're out, sir. Bid 7 number 7, 7 bid, bid 800, bid 800, bid 8 the boys are out, bid 800, bid 800, 8 ran some more marbles out, 9, 9 bid, bid 9 number 9 number 9 number 9, 9 bid, bid 9,000, 1 bid, $1,000 bid, bid $1,000, 1 bid, bid $1,000 one more time, 1 bid, bid $1,000, one bid, bid $1,000 out the back, bid 1,000, want 1, bid 1, 100, 1,000, bid 1,000, 1,100, bid 11, bid 11, bid 1,100, bid 11, look lovely on the wall, 1,200, bid 12, I was on the jewel, bid 1,200, bid 12, fresh blood, bid 12, bid 12, bid 12, going. 13, 13 with you, Brett. Bid 13, bid 13, 13, 13 bid. Bid 13 out the back going to the bar. Bid 13, 13, 13 bid. Bid 1,300, want 1, 14. Bid 14, bid 14, bid 14, it's 15, 15 right out the back. Bid 15, you don't know him, 16. Bid 16, bid 16, bid 16, 16 bid. Bid 1,600, there we go. Hey, the bar's out, there we go. Hold it right down close. Bid 1,600, we're going to bowl it out. Oh, 17, 17 bid. Half of what? Half of 1,000. What we're up to? 1,750. 1,750. You got a weakening. Bid 1,750. Bid 1,750. Bid 1,750. Going to bowl it out one more time. 18. Fresh blood. 19. Bid 19. 1,000, bid 1, bid 1, 2,000, bid 2, 22, bid 22 to bid 2 to the bid 2, 2 bid, bid 22, bid 22 to bid 2 to the bid 2, 2 bid, bid 22 in the floral, bid 22, where the early man, bid 22, bid 22, 100, one more time, there we go, refs out, bid 22, 3, 4, 24, 24, 5, 25, 25, one more, bid 25, 6, bid 26, bid 26, bid 26, wind it up, bid 26, bid 26, one more time, do it again, bid 26, bid 2,600, there we go, holding at 2,600, hold the bid, sitting down, you're out drinking, holding at 2,600, 8, 28, bid 28, bid, I got him, 28, bid 28, bid 28, bid 28, bid 28, fresh blood right down below. The ladies are all out. Bid 28, bid 20, bid 20, bid 28, 20, bid 28 bid, bid 28 down here. 9, 29, I'll do it. Round it up, 3,000. Bid 3, no under the palm, this palm tree. Bid 3. Bid 3,000. Bid 3. Bid 3. You don't know him. Bid 3. Bid 3. That'll be 3. Bid 3. 3 bid. Bid 3 right up here. Bid 3. You want 1. 32. 4. 34. Bid 34 under the tree. Bid 34. Bid 30. What about 30? What about 34 bid? Bid 34 back out here. Bid 34. Bid 34. Do it again. 34. 6. 36. Round it up. 4,000. Bid 4. Bid 4. Bid 4,000. Bid 4. Bid 4. You've joined forces and still been rolled. Bid 4. Bid 4. 4 bid. Bid 4,000 under the tree. We're going to bowl it out. Holding it at 4,000. Want it quickly. All done. It's gone. Well bought. Goes to Mr. Ray Shatforth. Thanks, Ray. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll hand back over to Casey to wind things up. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much to Andrew Marr. Can we put our hands together for him? Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please don't think because the formalities are done that we have to leave. The bar is going to remain open until it remains open. Thank you so much for your attendance this afternoon. I will say that last year we were very excited to raise $5,000 for rural aid, and with a $4,000 auction item, I think we might have beat that this year. So a round of applause for everyone, and boys, can you join in that? Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Please stay around as long as you wish. Really appreciate your attendance.